But let it be in your heart that this time it is for the Lord. And you create that time, and when that time comes, you shut your phone and you sit with the Lord. You do what? This is not time for devotionals. This is not time for devotionals. Don't wander off on devotionals. Now, if the Lord is leading you that route, that's fine. But be very intentional that you are creating a time with no agenda for the Lord. We are trying to learn to hear Him. We are trying to what? Learn to hear Him. You must create that time. Just waiting on Him. Make time for God. Just waiting on Him. Can we do that? Is that too hard? Now, I'm not saying it's for 6 hours. It could be 30 minutes that you can. It could be an hour that you can. It could be 2 hours that you can. But create a time. If you don't know, if you feel that you won't be able to do it, let me give you an hint. When that time comes, think about His goodness. Think about all He has done for you. And just be there. And just be there. And just, Lord, I am here for you. I am just here for you. He will speak to you and you will start learning. You will start understanding His nearness to you. Many things will open up to you. And it is, let me tell you the truth. That is where most of the growth happens. Are you listening? Most of spiritual growth, that is where it happens. Some call it intimacy, some call it closet, some call it different names. But in that time, I tell you why that is where growth happens. Because every time you create a time for the Lord and you are just there, when God is near to you, the nearer He gets to you, the more things you need to deal with you will see. The nearness of God exposes our filthiness. The nearness of God does what? Exposes our filthiness. That's why when Isaiah was a bragging prophet, well, it was a nice guy. But if you read Isaiah chapter 1, chapter 5, you will realize the kind of person Isaiah was. He was just cursing all these people, telling them they are sin. Don't bring any more sacrifice. Zeal, a man with zeal, who has asked you to bring offering here. Your offering is a pollution. God doesn't want it. Go away with your offering. You are this, you are that. That's all he was doing. But when Isaiah saw the Lord in Isaiah chapter 6, when there was nearness, do you remember what Isaiah said? I am done. Now, he said, he's not calling the people unclean. He called himself. He said, for I am unclean, living among unclean people. Before then, he thought he was clean. The nearness of the Lord reveals our filthiness, and it reveals all the things that we need to deal with. And that is why growth is very possible, because that's how we truly grow. So many of us have not really cultivated that, and it is hard for the Lord to show us aspect of our lives that needs to be worked on. So cultivate it. Let it be a regular thing that you do.